Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Olympic action is underway, but what happens to Olympic athletes if they should test positive for COVID-19 during the Games?
Plus, it's an emotional sentencing day for a former EMU track star after a crash that killed a mother of two.
But first, it's a man-made mistake that's causing big problems for a local Metro Detroit church. And it tops our news tonight at 6. Church members say they lost everything after severe flooding damaged the inside of the church on Detroit's east side.
Yeah, the cleanup continues after the basement flooded after last month's storms. As Local 4 defender Sean Lay shows us, a drain mistakenly paved over left the floodwater with nowhere to go.
When those rains came down from the heavens, the Reverend of the Church of the Messiah across the street came running out to clear a drain that was right here, only to find the drain is gone.
It was unbelievable because I'm searching for a drain that's not there.
Reverend Barry Randolph of Church of the Messiah says crews were still cleaning up from 5 feet of flood water in the church basement from the storm June 25th.
I am knee-deep in water.
Last Friday, panic, more rain. Drains outside on East Grand and Lafayette were backing up.
Wow. Water coming up on the sidewalk. There's folks out in Island View cleaning out the drains.
More storm water ran right back into the church basement.
We lost everything that was in our basement. That's where most of our ministry is. Doctor's office, tea beverage company, clothing line, internet company, employment office, bike shop, all were underwater.
Randolph says there were 4 drains outside. Now there are 3. Director of Public Works Ron Brudich went to have a look himself today. He says one drain was paved over.
I just want to thank them for making me aware of this and all of our efforts, from this point moving forward. If it does turn out that our contractor paved over in an area, we're going to get them back out there immediately to address it, of course, at no cost to the city.
During the time of Noah and that flooding, that was God-made. This thing is man-made. We can repair and do something about this flood because we don't want to watch everything get washed away again.
Is this big church now even safe? Reverend Randolph now has to have a structural engineer come and check it out. Meantime, services don't stop. They're happening outside. From Detroit's east side, Sean Lay, Local 4.
All right, Sean. A former Eastern Michigan track star learns his sentence in a drunk driving crash that killed a mother of 2. Prosecutors say Boaz Chaboye was drunk and driving on US 12 near Ecorse Road last April when he crossed into oncoming traffic and crashed into several cars. Kristen Knight died in that crash. Victor Williams joins us now. Victor, an emotional day, no doubt, for the family.
Yes, Devin, quite the emotional day. Lots of tears being shed right there in that courtroom.
People versus Boaz Chaboye.
A moment that's been several months in the making, the sentencing for former EMU track star Boaz Chaboye for his alleged drunk driving role in the death of 38-year-old mother Kristen Knight. Multiple family members of the victim making statements on how their lives will never be the same.
Today's our anniversary. It would be our 3rd year together.
It was hard for Kristen's husband, Michael Knight, to hold back the tears as he held one of her only remaining possessions.
She wore these hoodies. She went to Eastern Michigan too. This is all I have of my wife left. You took her away. You took her away from their kids.
Kristen's mother, Janice, also had a few words about the void now created in her life.
She will not be able to bring her children, my grandchildren, to see me ever again.
Chaboye couldn't even hold back the tears himself as he begged for forgiveness.
I'm devastated by my actions because the loss of Kristen Knight.
But those cries fell on deaf ears.
You won't be forgiven by me. So hopefully you can forgive yourself, but I won't do it.
The prosecuting attorney tried her best to get the judge to give the maximum sentence.
We are asking for 57 months to 15 years.
But ultimately, the sentence given to the EMU Athletic Hall of Famer wasn't as harsh.
Mr. Chaboye, it is the sentence of the court that you will serve 40 months to 15 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections.
And just a really rough situation all around. Mr. Chaboye is going to be given a 103-day credit for time served. In the meantime, we're told that a civil lawsuit may be in the works from Kristen's family against Mr. Chaboye himself. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Yeah. Okay, Victor.
In a Local 4 News update, charges are filed in connection to a crash that killed a teen in Sterling Heights. 37-year-old Robert Bukowski faces second-degree murder charges. That crash happened July 3rd at the intersection of 18 Mile and Van Dyke. Prosecutors say Bukowski's Dodge Durango slammed into the car driven by 17-year-old Patrick Kozoil. The teen was taken to the hospital where he died. Bukowski is being held on $100,000 bond.
Former Detroit Police Chief James Craig announced today he's formed an exploratory committee as a first step towards a possible run for governor. He made the announcement in a new campaign video.
This is about leading from the front, keeping people safe, which is a core responsibility, solving problems. That's what Michigan needs.
Craig says he plans to visit several communities over the next month and may formally announce his campaign this fall. He would join a field of 7 already announced Republican candidates. Michigan's Democratic Party Chair LaVora Barnes released a statement today. Reads in part, James Craig is just another politician that thinks he can get through this messy and crowded GOP field of far-right extremists without any accountability on his stances. Michiganders will have no trouble identifying the vast differences between a governor that has and will continue to put Michigan first, and whoever Republicans push through this expensive and divisive primary. All right, time for a check of the weather on a very mild Wednesday.
Yeah,
lovely.
It really has been pleasant. Let's get over to Ben with a look at what we can expect tonight, Ben.
Yeah, guys, it's probably worth repeating. Our average high this time of year, 84, and we were nowhere near it today. But the big difference was the lack of humidity and finally getting rid of a lot of that smoke. We can see the clouds, even though they're few and far between up there. Current temperature, 76 degrees. That north wind has been really helping dry us out today. 72 in Port Huron and Adrian, checking in at 75. So with the clear skies and not much of a breeze, we're going to fall pretty fast tonight. We'll be down to 63 by midnight, but overnight we're headed to the 50s. Look at these lows. This is what we're going to wake up to tomorrow morning. There'll be a lot of upper 40s here in the north zone to start tomorrow morning. This is as cool as it gets, but the heat, the humidity, and of course the thunderstorms are not far behind. So we'll check it all out for you coming up in a few minutes. Guys.
A second round of winners announced today in Michigan's COVID-19 vaccine sweepstakes. The $1 million winner is Latonda Anderson. She's an account manager from Grand Blanc, Michigan. 2 other winners of the $50,000 drawing were announced too. Those winners are Jenna Baysage of Sterling Heights and Paul Barino from Rockford.
You never think that you're going to win a sweepstakes. And I just did it. You know, I'm like, okay, well, what do we have to lose?
I intend to use the prize money on some home improvement projects and take a much needed vacation.
The My Shot to Win sweepstakes is designed to incentivize Michiganders to get vaccinated for COVID-19. We've put the link to enter on our website. Just go to clickondetroit.com.
Tonight's coronavirus headlines: the U.S. extending border restrictions with both Canada and Mexico. The restrictions are extended now through August 21st. That announcement, of course, comes after Canada said it would open its border to fully vaccinated Americans August 9th. Michigan legislature voting today to end the 1945 law Governor Whitmer used to issue health and safety restrictions during the pandemic. And 62.9% of Michiganders 16 and older have now received 1 or more dose of the vaccine.
The Stellantis merger is now complete, and we're getting a better idea of where the company is headed these days. And that's thanks to a long interview with the new CEO today at the Automotive Press Association. Local 4 Business editor Rod Maloney is live tonight in Auburn Hills with more on this story. Rod.
Yeah, hi, Kimberly. For full disclosure, I'm on the board of the APA, and it was an interesting strategy session we had today with Carlos Tavares, who is the new CEO. The very expensive semiconductor chip shortage has filled marshaling lots with unfinished vehicles and staunched supplies and sales industry-wide. Tavares says it's going to continue causing problems.
It's going to drag in 22 easy. Because I don't see enough signs that an additional production from the Asian sourcing points is going to come to, let's say, the West in the near future.
Stellantis is going to spend about $35 billion over the next 5 years toward electric vehicles. Jeep will lead the way, he says, and existing transmission and engine plants will convert to battery making. As for the merger, he says the company is way ahead of schedule with cost savings.
We have a very significant bottom-up flow from our teams who are proposing to us many more ideas than the ones that the cross-company teams that took care of the merger were able to imagine.
But at the Auburn Hills Engineering Facility, there is deep concern there are possible cuts coming. Tavares admitted electrification will increase costs by a massive 40%, and he wants to be able to keep vehicles affordable for the middle class. So,
when we are able to generate enough ideas, then we are fine. And when the car companies are not able to generate enough ideas, most of the time, you end up with restructuring, and that hurts jobs. That's what we are trying to avoid.
And that is precisely what I'm getting phone calls about from inside the tower here, from a lot of people worried that their job is likely going to end up being cut. And Tavares even added that he sees inflation on the horizon, which adds still more pressure to that situation. I gave a call to the Media Relations Department, and they tell me that there are no cuts planned and that the worries are really just jitters that come with any merger. Reporting live in Auburn Hills, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
All right, sounds like a great conversation. Rod, we appreciate it.
We've still got more to come here on Local 4 News at 6.
We do. Here's Dr. Frank McGeorge.
Several Olympic athletes have already tested positive for COVID-19 in Tokyo. But what happens to them after that test comes back positive? I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Coming up, the strict protocols and who determines if other athletes have to sit it out too.